Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Edge channel. Bob Arum, the promoter of the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury, in a recent interview said that the division of the fee in the fight between his ward and Dillian Whyte should be 80-20 in favor of the champion. Eddie Hearn, representing Whyte's interests, believed that this state of affairs is unaffordable, and it would be fair if his fighter received 45% of the guaranteed fee. According to Hearn, he is ready to seek justice for his ward by any means. Former United Heavyweight World Champion Anthony Joshua has said he is going to return to the aggressive style he used in the fight against Klitschko. Anthony Joshua spoke about the defeat of ex-champion Deontay Wilder from the WBC heavyweight title holder Tyson Fury. Now there are big guys in the division who are very tired. As we previously reported, the head of the top-ranked promotion company Bob Arum has repeatedly stated that Anthony Joshua should refuse a rematch with WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk in order for a unification fight with WBC title holder Tyson Fury to take place. British heavyweight Derek Chisora shared his opinion on this issue. Famous video blogger Jake Paul thanked the WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury for promoting the fight between him and Tyson's brother Tommy Fury. Recall that Tommy Fury and Jake Paul will fight on December 18 at the ML Arena in Tampa, Florida, USA. Undefeated heavyweight prospect Filip Hrgović said he hopes to meet WBC champion Tyson Fury, WBA, WBO, IBF title holder Alexander Usyk or Anthony Joshua next year. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support, thank you so much. As a Hearn representing Whyte interest believed that this state of affairs is unfairable, and it would be fair if his fighter received 45% of the guaranteed fee. According to Hearn, he is ready to seek justice for his word by any means. Arum's requirement doesn't quite mean the rules. He talks about the rules, but the WBC rules say that in a fight between a champion and a temporary champion, the fee should be divided in a ratio of 50-50. It can't be 18-20. This is ridiculous. In addition, it should be taken into account that Dillian has been waiting for his opportunity for a very long time. For example, Kubrat Pulev was a mandatory contender according to the IBF version and received 35% in a fight with Joshua. Of course, we will insist in the maximum split. Bob Arum in turn will insist on the minimum. Dillian Whyte has been selling his fight on Sky for many years, collecting arenas. He's a big fighter, a big name. I think Dillian deserves a fair split in this fight, Hearn said. Former United Heavyweight World Champion Anthony Joshua has said he is going to return to the aggressive style he used it in the fight against Vladimir Klitschko. I intend to bring back the energy of the fight with Klitschko. However, I won't delve into my training and all that. At that moment, I didn't know what kind of fight was waiting for me. Only now I look back and at the same time I see fights a la Wilder Fury. It's been a long time since we've had a fight like this. There have been no such fights since 2070. It was a war, Anthony Joshua said. Recall that in April 2070 Joshua defeated Klitschko by technical knockout in the 11th round. AJ had his last fight in September of this year, losing by unanimous decision to Alexander Usyk. According to the contract, the Briton has the right to an immediate rematch with the Ukrainian, which he intends to use. The rematch is expected to take place in the spring of 2022. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has spoken out about the defeat of ex-champion Deontay Wilder by WBC heavyweight title holder Tyson Fury. Wilder tried, but power and ferocity are nothing if they are in the head. In the first place, before they are in the fist, they must be in the head. The heavyweights have changed. I met a guy who makes gloves. He said that they had never had to make special gloves to order before. The whole division has changed in the last 5 years. Previously, fighters could jab all 12 rounds and get away with it. Yes, they were a little tired, but at some time they felt great, because they were lighter. But now there are big guys in the division who get very tired, Joshua said in an interview. Derek Chisora explained why Anthony Joshua should have a rematch with Alexander Usyk. It's all nonsense. There is nonsense. If you trade on the stock market and lose a lot of money, what do? You go home, you cry, but you return them and try to return them. So yes, my answer is that he should take part in the rematch. Nothing terrible happened. You lose the fight and move on. What will he do if he refuses this fight? Who will he fight? With Deontay Wilder? Look, there is a lot of money going around in the heavyweight division right now just because Anthony Joshua is here. And that's the truth. Now all boxers of this weight category have the opportunity to earn. People didn't make money when Vladimir Klitschko was the champion. Deontay Wilder was the WBC champion for quite a long time, but people weren't interested in him. The guy came in and did an amazing job. He, Hearn and Sky Sport. They were selling arenas, putting on amazing shows. Joshua collected arenas such as Cardiff, Wembley and Tottenham. So do you think he should agree to this rematch? During that fight he just had a bad day, Chisora said. Famous video blogger Jake Paul thanked the WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury for promoting the fight between him and Tyson's brother Tommy Fury. I think Tyson needs to give Tommy his fee because he's promoting our fight instead of him. It's nice to have someone in the opposing team who knows their stuff, because I promoted all the previous fights alone. This time there is Tyson who knows his job. I'm tired of always doing everything alone. So I want to say thank you, Tyson. I take my hat off to you. But I'm going to steal all your fans and also knock your brother out. This is another obstacle on the way to winning the championship title, said Jake Paul. Undefeated prospect Filip Hrgović said he hopes to meet WBC champion Tyson Fury, WBA, WBO, IBF title holder Alexander Usyk or Anthony Joshua next year. I'm ready to fight with everyone, with Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. I would like this fight to take place in 2022. I will be more than happy to test myself against these boxers, but I'm not sure that these fights can be organized. If I have to wait longer for this fight, then there are many other fighters in the heavyweight division with whom I can fight in order to be a position that allows me to fight against Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk. There are a number of boxers that are below the tops, but I like them. So if it doesn't work out to arrange the biggest fights, then I will gladly agree to fight with the fighters who are below the leaders, Filip Hrgović said. British top heavyweight Tyson Fury is still not against fighting Anthony Joshua in the derby. I would rather he just let me fight with Usyk, because if Joshua goes up against him again and loses, and I think he will, our fight will be dead, Fury said in an interview. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.